Hello friends, welcome back to New Zucchini 24 and the Geography of Taste. I'm Chef Walter. The region featured in this episode is Calabria. So let's talk about the region and find a recipe of particular interest. Firstly, let me just show you where Calabria is located. And so it's right here. It's the last portion of what we call the mainland. When we talk about the region of Calabria, it's surprising that it's not more of a tourist magnet. It's very rich in history. The area became a Greek colony in the 8th century and founded the city of Reggio Calabria, Sibari, and Crotone. Then, in the 4th century BC, it was occupied by the Bruti heritage group, who during the Punic War sided with Hannibal against the Romans. The region offers over 500 miles of astonishing coastline, incredible beaches, pristine national parks, and stunning countryside. All of this encapsulates a local, well-defined culture and a rustic lifestyle, much different than the near regions. And of course, all of this reflects in their cuisine, often defined as cucina povera, humble cookery, which is the backbone of many of the dishes found there. I'll mention just a few, and just a few ingredients that constitute the spectrum of the culinary richness of Calabria. Firstly, pork takes center stage as a meat protein from which the famous nduja sausage is made, which is now available here in the United States. Then we have chili pepper, not your typical chili you're accustomed to. It has a distinctive flavor that doesn't resemble anything you have tasted before. The beach resort town of Tropea grows a red onion, which takes its name. The sweet and delightful taste is truly unique. It is so good that it can be eaten raw or on salad, grilled perhaps, on pizza, and even as a sweet and sour jam to pair with grilled meats and seafood. Another ingredient of importance is the aubergine, which is the British nomenclature for eggplant. This particular vegetable is the favorite among the Calabresi, and I am sure you have heard of eggplant parmigiana, which has its roots in this particular region. Then there is licorice, a product not very popular among Americans, but a staple in Calabria. Used in confectionaries, as well as medicinal supplement, Calabrian licorice is renowned all over the world for being of the highest quality and awarded with a PDO certification. Along the coastline, swordfish is abundant and prepared in many versions, just like the Sicilian counterpart right across the bay. The region is mostly surrounded by water, bordering on the northern portion with Basilicata, and of course, on the southern portion, you have the sea, the lower Mediterranean basin. And if you have never visited Calabria in the past, consider a journey there. Plenty to do. And you will come across a unique culture and truly hospitable people who will make you feel at home. For this region, I chose a dish which is very much emblematic of the rustic preparation and the sublime taste. It's called Pita Kena. Pita is a flatbread dough with a filling. This delicious stuffed pita is packed with the best of Calabrian products, soppressata salami, tropea onions, basil and ricotta salata, also known as dry ricotta. It's best enjoyed fresh out of the oven, and you can of course play around with the filling to include whatever you like, although the ingredients listed are what usually is included in a Pita Kena Calabrese. There are many different pita made through Calabria, of course, with the name changing depending on the shape and the filling. Some of them are sweet, others savory, and some are not filled at all. It was originally seen as an inferior to bread, as it tended to be baked just to use up the leftover dough as the oven was cooling down. but today it is a strong icon of Calabrian cooking. It can be found in bakeries across the region. And so, for today, we have covered Pita Kena, and of course, related to Calabria. I'm going to post a recipe for you about Pita Kena that can be downloaded at www.chefwaltersfinefoods.com/blog. On our blog, you will find the recent Calabria Pita Kena, as well as many other recipes connected to various regions. Follow us on this YouTube channel on the Chef Walters Cooking School search. And recently we have launched a new podcast called Flavors and Knowledge, which is available on your preferred platform. We'll chat next time as we travel to another region of Italy to discover its gastronomic wealth. Lastly, keep your eyes on the fire, and thanks for watching. We'll chat with you soon. Ciao.